Hello and welcome back to Tales of Maj'Eyal. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I've done a little bit of reading on the build I'm currently running. I've made a couple of mistakes, nothing too severe, however. And I understand a little bit better how this build is supposed to work. It's very much a buff build. I mean, what big surprise. Basically, what we'll be doing is I need concealment, which I don't have. Where is it? There's a lot of stuff going on here, so of course I guess we need blinding speed. Where is concealment? There it is. It's in the sniper section. So we will probably be getting it next turn because we get our first category point at level 10. And the idea here is that we enter concealment, and we get like massive buffs, and speed is like multiplicative or something like that. And we basically, just shoot the big arrows, and we can use our abilities while we're in that stance. Listen, understanding how like the interplay between how mechanics work or numbers games work together, it's not my strongest suit. So all I understand is big number better, So this is Ruins of Kopol. Today's 8th. I haven't been here yet. I can go here though. This is the like starter dungeon when you're just beginning the game as I guess a different character from the one I started as. So I don't think we have to go there. We can check our quests. Switches his weapon to, I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know what button I pressed there. But I guess we're using our sling and pouch now. And we're trying to find, I guess it's J. We're trying to find the next part of the next dungeon, I guess. So we could explore the old forest, find out what lurks there and what treasures are to be gained. So yeah, this is okay. The old forest is just southeast of the town of Dirth. Okay, so we just found the town of Dirth. So let's try and find those are good. Allied Kingdom, good. Let's try and find the old forest entry point. Southeast. I don't know if there's something in there. Nothing in there, it seems. Ancient elven ruins. We are not prepared. We are not prepared for that zone just yet. Ooh. Faction Zigur. Hostile. Insight, you've got nothing to fear if you are not using filthy arcane magic. We're not. Oh. You've been ambushed, okay. Well, this will give me a chance to kind of brush up on my tome skills, because it has been a couple of days. Oh. Level 9. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad. So this called shot is our big attack. Ooh, what is this? Rich Flame Spitter. Level 12. A little bit nastier. Let's go ahead and hit them with our... never mind. That's I guess a melee spell. We'll do our Thorny Skin for now. And I think we'll just hit them with a normal attack. They are marked, so we can do our headshot. And they're dead. And that's good. We want to do our called shot. What is this, Warhound? Is this guy calling on enemies to join me? To attack me, I guess. Let's put up our evasion, and I'm just gonna knock this guy out. Dead. Okay, perfect. Now we want to do a called shot. They should be within range. This silences them. What is it now? It silences them. Oh, it's better if they're marked. You consume the mark to fire 2 secondary shots at their arms and legs, dealing 18% damage, reducing their movement speed. I guess this isn't really the goal. Status chance increases with your accuracy. The secondary part effective called shot isn't really the goal. The goal here is you fire a disabling shot, and it deals 71% weapon damage and silences them for 2 turns. So very good against enemies with any kind of abilities. We want to mark them, if at all possible. They're still calling on stuff. Let's maybe rain down. Oh, are we used volley? It didn't seem to do anything. That's not good. Well, we'll just continue. Marked, so let's hit them with the headshot. I think that like crowd control is really important. Mossy Mind Star. Nice. Hits me for 15 nature damage. Where are they? Oh, there they are. We're just gonna hit them and then we're gonna headshot them. And they're not dead. I guess I thought they were dead. There they are. Ooh, that was really bad. 87 physical damage. That's nasty. This guy is no slouch. So, I guess I think I'm not doing a good thing when I use. If I use this, does it prevent me from using my ring? I guess it does. That's fine. I think I would prefer to have thorny skin than to cause bleeding. Was it? Oh, it does 163 weapon damage. And they'll bleed for a lot. So honestly, this is really good, but we need more survival right now than anything. Let's silence them. This seems like a really prime moment to silence. Let's also use our regeneration. Increase your global speed. We'll do that as well. And now we're just going to shoot them. This is a dangerous situation. Disengage. It hits me again for more damage. This is going really badly. I feel like fleeing is honestly maybe what I want to do. Do have my shield back, so maybe. Talent evasion is ready to use. That's good. They are marked. Headshot. We want to run. We want to run. I'm taking really stupid risks right now. And I am poisoned. Okay, what do we do for poison? We shatter afflictions. Okay, we book it. Whew, that was close. That was really close. Iron War Axe of Erosion. Cured Leather Armor of Clarity. Okay, resistances. A light plus darkness plus mindsing. Mental saves. Extra has armor and defense. Has more armor. Has more defense. Has less fatigue. Gives us less saves, but saves are not end all be all. I think that this is actually some really good armor. So let's go ahead and take that. What else do we have? Armor penetration +2. What is this? Iron War Axe. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, so I think I'm going to be okay. Regeneration available. Yeah, let's use that. Cannot do that in the world map. Can we go into the world map? Let's go to Dearth and recover for a little bit. because that was nasty. That was almost the end of the run. That would have been heartbreaking. Begin an episode like that. We're just gonna go ahead and wait, and we're good. Oh yeah, and we want to equip that armor. All kinds of armor. Pair of leather boots. What do we have? Oh yeah, okay. So what do we have right now? Yeah, this is resistance, physical save. Yeah, saves are okay, but from what I've read, they're not actually that good. So I think we would prefer to use this. Better, better armor, better defense. And it actually has some resistances. It still has a save, but like, again, that's not very important. So, I'm really appreciating the comments you guys have been sending me. Lots of love for Tales of Maj'Eyal. Some people saying this is like their favorite roguelike. And I understand. I totally see why. This game is really cool. I like solid execution in like every aspect. Tons of depth. I actually kind of feel a little bit overwhelmed, but in a good way. I'm excited to kind of dig my heels and try and figure this game out a bit. And I got someone asking about, have I played Tangle Deep? Tangle Deep is actually how I kind of discovered roguelikes, which I know. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Before we get into that, let's do a volley. This seems like prime volley. That uses a lot of ammo apparently, but I think that if I'm going to use it, that is the time to use it. Let's back up, create a choke point. It's back to normal. I have an aversion to ants ever since Adam basically traumatized me to ants. Ants are, the worst. I think that this is fine. There's a lot of bugs here, but nothing really that bad. We want to reload. So yeah, Tangle Deep. Tangle Deep is where I started. It's not that old of a game, and so yeah, I'm still kind of a newbie to the roguelike genre, all things considered. But it's a really good game. I would actually like to do a series on it at some point. But what else is new? I might, maybe I'll do that one before I do some of the other harder ones like Cogmind and oh god, there's another one I wanted to do, but I can't remember. I guess Cogmind is the next big one I would like to do. That one is a beast though. I did play it and got quite far. And it's really good. It's also a lot, and it's changing like constantly. The dev who works on it, really nice guy, like streams and is open to answering my really dumb questions about roguelikes. But yeah, like they're doing an amazing job, just like kind of journaling their journey of deving on Cogmind. So that whole thing like just impresses me. Just how extensive they have been, like kind of describing what they've changed, what they've added, what they've experimented with, and they've added so many cool like little quality of life features, and Cogmind is amazing. I think like it's kind of like to sci-fi kind of cyberpunk that Caves of Cud is to like Gamma World or RPG worlds. I know like Caves of Cud covers a lot of ground, so it's kind of hard to like nail it down. You could probably argue that Caves of Cud is just as much of a cyberpunk game as any other, really. But yeah, anyway, I think Cogmind is up there. It's one of the greats. Oh, there's another one though. There's another major. What is this? Fire Drake hatchlings. This could be bad. Let's back up a bit. Steady shot is available. Let's silence this guy. Shouldn't be too bad. Whoops. There's another major roguelike, and I'm struggling to remember which one it was. Maybe you can let me know in the comments what your favorite roguelike is. What I've missed. I know there's a lot of them, and I am taking a lot of damage. So let's go ahead. Do I have any effects on me? Damage, shield, regeneration. No bad effects, it seems. These guys are just very tough. So, all right. We did it, and we get some boots for our trouble. Pair of rough leather boots of tirelessness. Let's have a look at these boots. +1 armor, maximum stamina. The armor is what we really want. Quiver of elm, arrows of accuracy. I'm sure those are the ones I gave up. I think if I had one thing I'd like to see added, and I know there's like a lot of add-ons for this game, but like the interface is a little bit opaque. It's for me. I know if you've probably played this game for 100 or so hours, it makes total sense. But it's for me, it's kind of hard to figure out or parse things out. A lot of numbers and a lot of text, and it's just comparing items is definitely a little bit tricky. Okay, so we're doing well so far. Oh, that's a lot of bugs. That's a lot of bugs. Okay, we want to back up. They're fast too. We have another. Okay, we should be using evasion when we can. We don't want to be surrounded exactly like what's happening right now. So I'm trying to clear out our exit, and we're going to back up a little bit more so that we don't get surrounded like we just did, or I don't know, pincer attacked. Get it? Because they're ants. They have pincers. Ha ha ha. Oh, hi, Mark. So I mean, like, for our second major dungeon, this is going really well. There's a lot of ants. I hate ants. In terms of like major roguelikes on my checklist, I mean, there's a lot of like actual really traditional roguelikes that I haven't played like ever. There's one I think called like, ooh, level 10. Yes, we get a category point, and we're going to spend that on sniper. Let's do that real quick right now. Concealment. Enter concealed sniping stance, increases your weapon's attack range and vision range by 1, giving all incoming damage a 21% chance to miss you and causing your headshot, volley, and called shots to behave as if the target was marked. Any non-instant, non-movement action will break the concealment, but the increased range and vision and damage avoidance. Any non-instant, non-movement action. So I'm pretty sure that means we can still attack, right? I mean, that makes sense. So let's see. What should we? How many points do I throw into this? 2. It looks like we put all of it. Oh, we can't. We need to be level 11. Makes sense. Let's throw some more points into dexterity. Nope, can't do that either. Okay. We need to be level 36. We're very close. Why can't we increase this? Probably we need to be higher level. So I feel like we should put some more points into cunning. We'll do one cunning and 1 strength. That gives us weapons mastery. I don't know if we need weapons mastery is the only thing. So let me just have a look. Combat, veteran. No, we don't. Wait, that's the wrong one. combat training or technique. No. Okay. Yeah, sorry, this is I'm slowing down here. Sniper 511. So it still wants us to have thick skin, so I really should be throwing points into Constitution. So let's honestly do that. Let's throw all 3 into Constitution. And then we get 1 class point left, which I should be throwing into Sentinel. Sentinel is part of our major like strategy for this run. Yes. Oh, we also get 3 generic points. I should spend those. Heightened senses. Do I need those at all? Probably I do. Okay, no. It looks like no. Tumble. I think tumble is very good. Technique mobility. We really want trained reactions, but we need the dexterity. We need level 12. And we need, I guess we need tumble. So we could, tumble is instant mobility. If you run out of stamina late game, it's probably tumble's fault. I recommend maxing it, but you can probably do without unless you're undead. All right, let's throw a point into tumble. It's an instant in an extreme feat of agility. You move to a spot you can see within range, bounding around over. Okay, cool. That sounds very useful. We have a bunch of new things to manage here, but that's okay. So concealment is part of our thing. So is Sentinel. We want to switch these two. Those basically go in order. So we do concealment, then we do called shot, then we do Sentinel, then we do shoot, and then we do headshot. I actually kind of pre-organized these because I knew, I did a little bit of reading, and this is pretty much how things were going to go. So, yeah, I know there's a major roguelike, like a post-apocalyptic zombie one. I won't lie, I like, I do like the primitive nature, the primitive art style of, roguelikes. They are limited, but there's a certain line that I really have to push myself to cross, and that's when things start to go a little bit ASCII. Believe it or not, I think like Caves of Cud is really good compared to ASCII art. It's got enough of a flair and style that I can really kind of get immersed in that world. But once things get ASCII, I have to really push myself to like invest myself in that. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. So, okay, we got a cured leather armor of shielding. This looks new. Changes resistances to arcane. That could be better than mind, actually. It does have some fatigue on it, though. Do we also? Yeah, this also has fatigue. So 6% fatigue, but this one is like so many other resistances, so I think we're good. Iron boots, much more armor. What's our current boots doing for us? It's giving us cunning and willpower. So I think we'll roll with that for a little longer. Option unlocked. New class, Summoner. In the wild, some people and creatures are able, by the sole force of their will, to call upon allies to help them in combat. You have witnessed such an act, and now can create new characters with the Summoner class. Summoners are wilders who are at home in the wilds and draw their power from their connection with nature. Class features. Summon allies, ranging from a warhound to the mighty fire drake. Take direct control of your summons. Augment your summons with various powers. All wilder classes use equilibrium for their powers. It presents their connection to nature. The higher it gets, the more off balance they are with it. A high equilibrium makes for a chance to fail, to use a power and lose a turn. Interesting. That sounds like a lot of management. And I do like Summoner. Like if you've ever... Ooh, Honey Tree. Oh, I see. It's summoning the bees. You hear high-pitched buzzing sound. Very good. Summoning destabilization 499. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and shoot that tree. I'm not going to use my concealment because it's immobile. I think we're good. Unless I see like a boss, I don't really think I need to use stuff like that. Oh shoot, nature damage. Do I have a status effect? Yes, I'm poisoned. Okay. Shatter Affliction. That is such an important skill. One of my favorite games. I've been kind of hankering to play it. Am I poisoned again? Oh, I'm poisoned again, aren't I? Yeah, the snake is beating me up. Let's put our regeneration on. Dire Wolf. Things are getting nasty. Let's put on our thorny skin. Let's do concealment. You require a bow to use this talent. Uh-oh. That's what I get for deviating from the you know. You take close notice of the target for the next 5 turns. If they attempt to use a non-instant talent, you react with incredible speed, firing a shot, dealing a lot of damage. So this is basically shuts down bosses, is what the my guide says. I've been really wanting to play Nox. Sorry, I've been trying to like get that sentence out of my mouth for the last like 10 minutes. Nox, if you've ever played it, shout out. It's one of my favorite games. It's basically around when Diablo 1 and 2 came out, and like they basically soaked in a lot of, you know, I guess it filled that void. It filled the need for that kind of game, the CRPG. And yeah, Diablo 1 and 2, excellent games. Nox kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people, but it is a strangely, just like, how did this game get made? It's such a good game. Like fully voice acted, like the whole game is voice acted. Really nice, like shockingly good visuals. It had like dynamic lighting. It had 3 playable classes, which is not a lot, but all 3 classes had a like very different kind of story and even like level structure to some extent. Anyway, why did I bring it up? Well, one of my fondest memories is like playing the summoner class in Nox, which was just so cool. It was one, like, honestly, like that game alone really turned me on to the idea of like a summoner just in general. Like, it was just such an interesting idea because you'd fight these creatures. You'd fight like a bear or you know, whatever, a goblin, and it's like, okay, you know, same old, we're really going through the paces here. But then you'd find a scroll that would like let you summon a goblin, and just like the concept of like, oh my god, like this enemy that I've been fighting for so long and like is a pain in the butt for me is now an ally for me. Is this the boss maybe? It's just another tree. I think we're gonna shadow. Undead shadow. What is this? Undead shadow. This is very spooky. Let's put on our thorny skin. Stops being poisoned. I was poisoned? Level 10. Cast phase door. They're not dead. That's a little bit spooky. There, I think, is that the same one? This one's at 100%, so I think they are still alive. Okay, we can hurt it. I was starting to wonder if maybe it had like special effects or something. I am well aware of the fact that this thing's probably like sapping my energy. Fed upon. Okay, we can't shatter that affliction. Hits me for a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna go concealed. We're gonna do called shot. They're doing some damage to me. We're gonna sentinel them. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna headshot them. We're gonna hit them again. We're gonna ignore maybe the shadow for now. No, it got in my way. Okay. No, we don't need to do shoot down. We're gonna increase our evasion, which is instantaneous, so it's not taking off our concealment. Are we still concealed? I might have screwed that up. Oh, I need a bow, that's right. Oh man, I'm not being very smart about this. I missed the shadow. We can always back up a little bit, should things get hairy. Let's just continue fighting this tree. Ah, we killed it. Is there still a shadow? Anti-magic bush. Oh, it's giving off an aura. Chapter 1, the Shertol. The Shertol, who were they? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where'd they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Mysteries surrounding this ancient race are almost infinite. What little scraps of information we have regarding them allude to a mighty and world-spanning civilization, wielding power and magic unthinkable. Now, however, all that remains of them are forgotten, windswept ruins. The tiniest minutiae of their technology sealed away in the studies of reclusive sages. Does their mystery not call to your curious nature as it does mine, gentle reader? My quest has drawn me into the Old Forest. What is there to be said about a place like the Old Forest? It is a forest, and it is old. By its unimaginative moniker, you can guess how important this place is to the people of Dearth. The only locals who commonly venture under its boughs are novice alchemists in search of ingredients, plus the odd hunter with his sights set low. However, the story of this old forest now takes a more interesting twist. Rumors are growing of trees roaming in its depths, moving as you or I would. Some even claim that they now possess the spark of sentience. The Shertul were rumored to hold the power of animism. Is this mere coincidence? And that's going to do it for this episode. We got a couple of creatures here, but, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. But I'm gonna wrap this up at 30 minutes. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to my content. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.